The wind carried dust across the endless plains as the sun leaned heavy toward the horizon, painting the sky with a blaze of orange and violet that looked more like fire than light. Out there, beneath the old oak that had stood longer than any house or fence in the valley, he held her as if the rest of the world had gone silent, his arms strong around her waist, her breath trembling against his neck. And though his hat shaded his eyes, she could feel the raw promise in them, a promise of protection, of danger, of a life that burned brighter than anything she had ever known. She had grown up believing that love was quiet, polite, a whisper carried in church pews or over supper tables. But what she felt in his embrace was something untamed, something that clawed at her chest and begged her to surrender every rule she had clung to. Push harder, she moaned, not just against his chest, but against fate itself, against the fences and walls that had penned her spirit for years. And he, lowering his lips to her ear, with a voice like gravel, warmed by whiskey and firelight, whispered, "Angel, I'll drive you wilder than midnight fire." And the words weren't a tease, but a vow, one that settled into her bones as surely as the coming storm on the horizon. Thunder cracked far off, the sky darkening as though it too listened to his promise. And in that moment, she knew that every choice she made, from here forward, would brand her life forever. Whether she rode with him into the unknown or turned back toward the safe, dull life that had never once set her heart ablaze. Yet standing there, pressed to him, her dress caught by the wind, her braid brushing his shoulder, she already knew her answer. Because sometimes the fire you fear most is the only light that can truly guide you home. And dear reader, if this spark inside you is burning too, if you believe love, danger, and destiny can all ride together under the same wild sky, then stay with us, because the trail ahead runs deep, fierce, and unforgettable. Subscribe now and don't miss the journey into the heart of fire.